Welcome and thank you for joining us today.
We're Derps and Burps, the podcast for all gamers, spiritual souls, and creative minds out there.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to our weekly podcast episode. And today, our queen, she's finally back. We missed you last week, Steffi.
Did you?
You know, yeah, we really did. We really missed you. And I just wanted to say something really quick for the people that are watching. I don't know if you see this little brown nose here. I have a little guest today here. I have a little real life guest. I have Hank here from my friend Sabrina. It's her dog, and he's staying over for 2 hours during the afternoon because my friend is a dog trainer. She's also helping me with my dogs, which we're gonna talk about in a little bit. And I'm currently just looking after him because it's really hot in Austria right now. We have like almost 30 degrees already in fucking May, which is crazy.
So crazy.
And
we have 26.
Yeah,
Congrats.
thank you for correcting. So and obviously when it's 26 degrees, you can't let your dog in the car. And for today's dog training, she sometimes needs her dog, as a helper, and sometimes she doesn't. And right now she has like 2 hours where she doesn't need him, so he's here a little bit, but he's a really good boy. Hank, hey, good boy. He's a really good boy.
Don't see it.
I know, you're gonna see it later if you want to rewatch it. So yeah, anyway, Steffi, we missed you last episode. For the people that maybe didn't listen to the last episode, we had actually 2 guest episodes after each other. So first we had Lichlings, our OnlyFans adult content queen, and then last episode we had Zazu here because Steffi was not available because you had to work, right? Do you want to tell us why you weren't here, Steffu?
I don't want to talk about the week, but I will talk about the week. So it was just basically like usually I work Friday to Sunday, right? I work 40 hours a day, a week.
A day. Well,
almost, if I could. So I work 40 hours a week, but from Friday to Sunday. So basically 3 days full of like working hours, 12 to 15 hours per day, at the street food market, or if we have a catering, at the catering. And the last 1.5 weeks were pretty tough because we had both combined. First, I was first in Vienna for 2 days from Saturday to Sunday at the Wings for Life event. With our food truck, and met a few people because some of my friends that know me from my streams came by because they saw my stories. Yes.
Who came by?
So Roman came by, Manuel, and Thomas with his girlfriend.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Nice.
So we had some little chats. So that was nice. It was just like Sunday was a bit stressy because I had to get up on Saturday at 4 a.m. I drive the truck as well, so it's kind of like I'm super high pressure stressed every time because I know, okay, you have to get up super early. You have to bring your boss and yourself safe to the place where we will have the catering every single time. So yeah, I'm driving the big fat food truck. And Sunday we drove back home again, cleaned everything, and on Monday we left already again for another catering for a big company that was basically a technical event, like where they promote all their like Austrian companies promote their newest technical stuff for the industry and everything. Like that? Yeah, exactly. So we were there because they had like their 90 years celebration of the company. It was just it was a tough week because it was all in one, like 6 days straight.
Oh, no.
Gone and super busy. I couldn't do anything else, but yeah, working because I wasn't home.
It basically just sounds like full stress, right? So you had basically 0 time to relax or recharge in between, just like
only in the hotel.
Yeah.
It's not like we could chill because gladly the event was like ended every day at like 6.
Mhm.
So we got home at 8:30, 7:30.
Oh, so it's early
around
at least. So
that.
at least you didn't
Yeah,
have to.
that was a
Okay.
good. Yeah, that was a good thing. So we could chill out, like me and my work colleague Julia. Her name is also Julia.
Really? Oh,
Mhm.
you're surrounded by Julias,
Yeah, by
huh?
Julia's. So we went back to our whole apartment. It was an apartment room. We both had our own room, and we had this little like place outside of the apartments where you could sit and chill under the roof. So that was nice. So we
Oh,
were
that's
just like sitting
nice.
outside until 9 p.m. in the evening because it was super warm as well, right?
Yeah, of course.
So yeah,
Oh,
and
that's
then we
cool
could
though.
at
So you at
least
least
like
had
relax.
like your private time, kind of.
Yeah.
And yeah, that sounds really cool. So
Yeah,
how
that's
many
about it.
burgers
That's
did
why
you
I was
make? I
gone.
think you posted on Twitter how many you made, right?
Last week for the catering, only for the company, we made 1,500 burgers in 3.5 days.
How many people are you making these burgers?
3
3?
to 4. I built almost every burger.
Oh my god. So do you have like stations where like one person is like grilling the meat, one is like
Yeah, we
assembling
swap
it?
sometimes. Depends on like if we, right, we're all smokers, right? So we want to go smoking as well. So we just like we swap roles, right? But my boss is usually doing like the barbecue grilling in the
Yeah.
back because
Yeah.
he doesn't
Yeah.
want to talk people, and I don't want to talk people anymore either after 7 years. So I am just building the burger buns
Mhm.
with the salad, the sauce, the onions, the tomatoes, and everything, and then he puts the beef onto the burger. I put it together and then we give it out.
Okay.
But with caterings, it's a bit different because you usually just like you build the stuff and then
They just
you
take
have
whatever they
some.
want.
Yeah, you have some people that bring the burgers inside then
Okay. Okay,
to
nice.
the audience.
So are
yeah.
those provided by the event, or do you hire like something like servers? Do you provide those as well, or?
It depends what they want.
Mhm.
With the burgers, we served ourselves.
Mhm.
Like we had one guy, one of my work colleagues was just like constantly running
Mhm.
and bringing
Oh
the
my
burgers
god.
inside. And then the thing is that was the normal day work. But then on Thursday they had their 90 years company party
Oh shit.
where, and the thing is they wanted like 500 burgers for this party only. And some people don't understand that if you make everything fresh, because we even like make our meat fresh, right? We cut it ourselves and I don't know what's it called, like
A meat
Wurfen?
grinder? Yeah.
Yeah,
You grind it.
we grind the wheat.
The
Not
meat. The meat. Steffi's grinding
the
some meat
meat
into
and
the
the
burgers.
wheat.
Oh, that's why they're so
Both.
popular, huh?
Yeah,
I see. I
exactly.
see. Special
So yeah,
dank burgers.
yeah, we do everything ourselves, so it takes a bit longer because it's the freshest burger you can get. There's nothing that was just like frozen in the freezer for I don't know a week and then we just make it warm. It's
Damn.
fresh, super good meat. And people are expecting 500 burgers within 10 minutes, and this won't work. So yeah, they're very
Wait, you
very
can't make 500
impatient.
burgers in 5 minutes? What
Yeah,
the
I wish I
fuck?
could. It's like,
Steffi,
yeah, that's what
please,
people
hello?
expect. Honestly, Julia, that's what they expect. They were like,
You can you
we-
just prepare 500
Yeah.
and then ship them, like run them out at the same time? What the fuck?
That's
What
what
do you
people
want?
expect.
Like ice cold burgers, or like did you prepare them the day before and then just put them in like I don't
yeah,
know?
then it works. Then we can do
Huh?
that. But
Yeah,
if they want
exactly.
fresh, warm stuff, that's not possible because usually catering works like that. Like depending on what you want, people
Obviously, if
start
you
cooking
have
2
finger
days
food,
before.
yeah.
Yes,
I mean, it's a difference
but
if
you
you
can't
have
do
like
that with
finger food,
burger.
but not
Yeah.
like warm. Oh man, next time you just tell them that they should get like some celery and like dip as
Yeah.
catering.
Carrots and
Crackers.
hummus or something like that.
Or like a charcuterie board,
Yeah.
I learned that word. I feel so fancy when I use the word charcuterie. I actually charcuterie. It sounds like I'm like some fancy 56-year-old British lady that invites you over for tea and some charcuterie.
I've never heard that before.
You know how I found out? Like, you know what it is? It's like those huge plates with like cold cuts and like grapes and
Mm-hmm.
cheese and crackers, that
Mm-hmm.
you make it look really, really nice. And
Mm-hmm.
when you're in your 30s, people like me kind of get into that kind of stuff. So whenever I have friends over and I'm even not hosting, like I'm not technically preparing food, but you know me,
Mm-hmm.
I like to still offer food to people even if they're not here to eat. I found out that I can make charcuterie boards and just
Oh
place them on
no.
the table. And I actually made one on stream, and I was like, how? Okay, so people want to know what I'm gonna cook on stream, or like cook under quotation marks, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they're like, yeah, okay, but how is it called? Like a cold cut grape cheese plate, like a food platter kind of thing. And then
Mm-hmm.
I found out that it actually has a name in English, and it's charcuterie, which is,
Nice.
I guess it's a French word, charcuterie, I guess.
Uh-huh.
But the English people slaughter it and say
Just use them.
charcuterie. I
Nice.
think so. Yeah, so you learned something new, maybe. The listeners, tell us in the comments if you're listening right now. Tell us in the comments if you have heard the word charcuterie before, and if not, if
Sounds
you're
so
happy.
fancy.
I know, right? And if you haven't known it before, do you feel as fancy as me now? The next time you're gonna have friends over and you make that, you're gonna be like, "Can I offer you a little charcuterie board to you?" So yeah, that's gonna be the plan. So yeah, and Obi-Wan Kenobi's coming out soon, right?
Friday,
Steffi?
I can't wait. I'm crying.
Wait,
guys.
Friday already?
So
Oh my god, let's go!
Yes, and I think 2 episodes as well. I'm so excited. I can't. It's I think is it 10 years after third movie? I think it takes place 10 years after the third movie.
Okay,
So maybe I hope we don't see too many bad scenes that
you're
rips
really far away from the
off
microphone right now,
my
Steffi.
wounds already.
Oh my
Again,
god!
sorry.
Holy shit!
What?
No, you went from like being 10 meters away to just screaming into.
Sorry. Yeah,
Making
sorry.
some
I'm just moving a lot right now.
Okay.
Doppler effect.
Oh my god.
No, so yeah, I'm super excited.
Sorry. Did you read
Super,
the
super,
books,
super.
by the way?
No.
No.
Is there even
Yeah.
a Kenobi book?
Yeah. I saw. You know how I know? Because Becky read it in her.
Becky's.
Becky read it in
yeah.
her on her holidays. I think she was in the Dominican Republic together with Renee. If I start, Becky plays. In case you don't know who I'm talking about, also an Austrian creator. She makes really cool YouTube videos. If you don't know her yet, you should check her out. And what was I saying? And I think she posted a picture, and if I'm not wrong, it was a Obi-Wan Kenobi book. Like it looked like
I think you're right.
a roman or a novel. Is that the word?
Yeah. The thing with the books is, I'm not sure. Like, there's two things, right? There's canon in Star Wars, which is the OG stuff, which is the story, and then there's non-canon stuff. I don't know. I think legends is the word.
Okay. So
Star Wars.
okay, I'm not you know what I mean? Like I just dribble into Star Wars, right? So I'm sorry if I offend anybody. So how is the writing going? Like, is the core story written by one person? Is it like multiple writers that just their ideas together? Okay, that was a weird way of
you need to think. You need to think. The way how this got created is there wasn't a book before, so everything you saw was the first impression of this world, and then they actually started writing the books about it.
Oh, so they made the first movie. They made the first movie. It was super
4, 5, 6.
Okay, it was successful. So the first movie, or was it 4, 5, 6 first?
4, 5, 6 are the like the old OG ones, and I don't
then
think
they started
there was ever
writing
a book existing exactly. So they wrote the story after the books.
Oh, and
after
that's
the movie.
That's also so they created the backstory of the character. So episode 1 and so on. Afterwards.
So there's basically no template for any movie.
Oh, so
and
that's why there's so many fucked up moments now where stuff doesn't fit together with the new movies, huh?
Yeah, because the sequels are different producers which
Mm-hmm.
have no idea about Star Wars, and that's why everything's just fucked up.
Oh
And
no.
Dave Filoni, our Lord and Savior, is the dad of Star Wars. He understands Star Wars better than George Lucas himself. And if Dave Filoni dies, Star Wars will die 100%. Or maybe
Dave
John Favreau is
Filoni?
also. Yes, Dave Filoni, my brothers.
Dave
He
Filoni.
just understands the world, and he brings everything together. And he could be the only person that could possibly, maybe in this life, fix the sequel somehow.
Oh, he made
But-
Mandalorian?
Yes, he made the Clone Wars series, Mandalorian.
Boba
He's
Fett, right?
part of, yeah. And there's other producers, great producers as well, that work together. So, but yeah, he's our dad. Just call him Daddy Filoni.
Daddy Filoni.
Daddy Filoni.
I mean, he looks
So,
like a daddy with his cowboy hat. I just
yeah,
Googled,
yeah. He's so cute. Like, there's an interview on Disney Plus with him and how he got into this world and everything. And he's just such a funny guy.
So
Very nice.
he looks like a super nice dude.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. Okay. So Daddy Filoni is gonna save Star Wars. Okay.
Yeah.
Noted. Notes have been taken.
Yes. Do it.
Do it. Perfect. So we had your work week, right? We had the OB, my Kenobi series that coming out. So do you think I should first finish watching all the movies before I watch it? Or is it like completely standalone?
Okay, Julia. Now comes the very confusing part. I'll send you something. Hold up. I'll send you a very important paper right now.
Oh no.
And this is the order of everything existing.
How I need to watch it.
You can show it, okay?
Like,
this is not only
I know that already. I know that there's different orders you can watch stuff.
It's just because
like,
of
timelines?
the time how it came out with the timelines. Yeah, timelines.
Yeah,
But
like
this,
that's how
this.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah.
And screw. Just zoom
I
in.
can't even show it on stream. On video. It is just too long. We're gonna put it in our info box.
Press and plus, and then it.
Yeah. I know. But I don't have the capture thingy set up for.
Oh.
Yeah.
So yeah. This is basically the list, and this list gets constantly updated.
Oh my
This
Lanta.
is everything, like novels, comics, everything.
Jesus
Movies,
Christ.
series, yeah.
Oh my
but
Lanta.
Kenobi, I can show you, cause I can even show you on camera.
Where does Kenobi fit in? Like before, isn't it like the story of how he became a Jedi?
No.
Okay, sorry.
Kenobi is after the third movie. I'm just looking for the email because Disney recently did something
is the
great
third?
for
I'm just thinking which
casuals.
episode I watched. Is this the third episode where the Death Star?
No, that's 4, 5, and 6.
Fuck.
This is where Darth Vader
so it's
already.
before that. Okay, so it's before Darth Vader.
Basically, Anakin Skywalker.
Okay.
I just want to show you the email, Disney Plus. Here, Disney did something recently for the casual Star Wars viewer.
Clubs, yeah.
Where you can, where they created the timeline.
Oh.
They created the timeline of all the Disney stuff that's
nice
on the side, and Kenobi takes place after Bad Batch and after Solo. So basically between Bad Batch and Rebels, and then Rogue One, and then the new ones, the old ones come out, like A New Hope, the OG.
Okay.
Movies.
So it's basically because I started watching the old ones. So the way I watched.
You watched it the way it came out.
It got released, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the way I because the thing is I played the game. Sounds pretty fucked up. But I played the Lego Star Wars game.
Yeah. So
in the right
1, 2,
order.
3
So
already.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and no, 4, 5, 6. And now I just need to play the 3 new parts. So I know. So I'm up to par with the story till 6.
Yeah.
So I played it in the order of the story, and now so I know what the story is about, right? Because I have to say, the game really tells the story really, really well. I really have to say. So I know I understand all the connections and stuff now. Sorry if any of you is cringing right now. There's a hardcore Star Wars fan when I say that, but I heard really good feedback also from Fudge and so on. And Fudge is also a really good, a really big Star Wars fan. So so he liked the game as well. And I was saying, so, and now I'm watching it in the way the movies came out, like in the order, just because, see, for me is the thing, I get really, like, I don't like old movies that much. So for me, if I would watch like the good looking movies first, you know, and then go into watching the old movies, I would be like, oh, I look so ass. Why can't this?
I don't think so. You know why?
Because
Like
they're overworked.
I think it would be vice versa for you. First of all, that yes, because they used digital stuff already back then. That's why you can still watch it, or
and they remade
now
the
in
movies
HD and stuff.
They remade the movies as well. They changed so much about it.
So, and the thing is, I think once you know the characters, because to me, for example, I love 1, 2, 3, like the first 1, 2, 3, the first 3 movies, and then when I watch 4, 5, 6, it's just the old stuff, right? And I would find it boring if I didn't know the story already of the characters, because it's old.
Yeah.
So I have that, and with you having the background info about all this, it could be more interesting to me, at least, or is more interesting to me.
I see what you mean. Like I think both approaches are really good.
Yeah.
The way that I was thinking about it, just because like I played it in the right order, I'm like, I kind of want to experience it like everybody that kind of, you know, was an OG fan and then like watched everything come out in the order it came out.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. So, yes, and I see something in the back of your bed right now. Can you tell us
what
what
professional manufacturer now, guys? You want to see it?
Show us.
The first one.
So for everybody that's just listening right now, to the podcast, we have a YouTube version, so a video version. You might want to look at the video version right now, because Steffi is showing something really, oh my god, dude, that looks so good on camera as well.
Right.
Oh
it
my
looks like
god.
I bought it. It's like, guys, this is magic. I'm just trying tie-dye. I'm trying out different tie-dye techniques right now, and I haven't done this in decades. So yesterday, like I have 4 decades. I have 4 different colors, just like darker colors, not really like super bright stuff. Because I like dark clothes. Or like I'm currently like, I like a lot of this lavender right now. I'm very into lavender and blue right now. So I tried out like the casual tie-dye technique, and I just need to understand now how it works, because I forgot everything about it. You did that, or I did that when I was a child.
I think everybody in kindergarten,
or like primary school. Yeah, you did that.
It's like, look, Mom, what I made in kindergarten. It's a rainbow tie-dye.
Yeah.
And it's completely messed up, but you're gonna have to wear it now because I made it for you.
Yeah, exactly. And now I'm just trying out different things. This was the very first one. It's like the basic casual tie-dye. Turned out super great. And I wanted to have the swirl, or start the swirl at my right shoulder.
Yeah. And let it go dark in the bottom. I really like that.
So it turned out so great. I'm so surprised.
Did you wash it already once?
No, you need to have this like fixing powder.
Yeah. Oh,
and
yeah.
You put that in the washing machine.
Yeah. So
the color stays in there even longer and better. So I ordered that yesterday.
But
and
it's gonna wash out, right? It's gonna wash out after some time.
No, usually it don't. No, it shouldn't. That's the thing. You just put this fixing thing into it so it stays better. But I mean, probably like every t-shirt, right? The more you wash it, the less like
of
the
course,
color fades at some point. Yeah.
Sorry, by the way, if you hear the microphone booping, I have a little monkey here.
Don't.
Okay, good. Because Hank is really excited right now for some reason. that dog is so big. He's literally like, his head, if he's sitting, His head can rest on the table, like straight. That is how tall he is. He's like a 35 kilo chocolate lab mix. He looks like a full-on chocolate
his color
mix.
though. His color is so
pretty.
beautiful.
He's such
This
a pretty dog.
brown, so beautiful.
brown.
Yeah.
But I think he sees like my little plushie on the table, and he really loves toys. So I think he's like, oh, I really want that the plushie right now. He's just like with his nose on the table, and he looks at it, and he's like, dude, I would really like that. Thinking about his mom, Sabrina, she would probably want me to send him into a Platz right now because he's like a working dog, right? So he needs to function, right? So I'm just gonna send him into Platz. Hank, Platz. Yeah, okay. I need space though, like this. Platz. Good dog. Good dog. Yeah. See? Well trained. Obviously, I did all of that. I'm kidding. No, but he's a really, really good dog. But yeah, the tie-dye... Sorry, to get back to that. Sorry, I got distracted by puppies. My brain is just dogs and puppies at the moment right now. So there's that.
I mean, understandable, right?
Hank Platz. Good boy.
So...
Yeah, I think he's just like super confused. Maybe Sabrina is even also already here. Maybe that's what he's hearing. But yeah, like, so that was your first tie-dye. It looks so good for that though.
Thank you.
So you're gonna make more lavender, you said, and more techniques, so it looks like a little bit like watercolor. Hank,
I want.
Oh my god, he's testing me right now. He's like, "You're not my mom.
How far can I go?"
If your mom knows that, you're in trouble, sir. You're in trouble, sir. Yeah, he's gonna know. Oh, that wasn't. He's just lying there. He's like, what is happening? So yeah, so you said you want to do more lavender, right? And you want to try something that looks like more like watercolor?
Yeah, it's the crumple technique. It's called crumple tie-dye, which looks like this watercolor, pastelish, like t-shirt style where you just have these spots that just fill the t-shirt in between, like you have the white t-shirt and then you use the colors you want and it just looks like watercolor. That's what I'm currently trying out. I think I fucked up the first two t-shirts because I watched one YouTube video of a lady that didn't really, the video looked, the one I showed you, Julia,
Yeah.
it looked like it had everything in it, like all infos I needed, but it didn't.
It was just like a fast video of
yeah. And today I found like a whole introduction of how you do this crumple technique with the tie-dye stuff. So I will try it again. Let's see. The t-shirts have to sit for 8 hours.
Yeah.
I dyed 3 of them, and I need to wait until I think 7. Yeah, until 7. Then you have to wash it out, put it in a water tub to get rid of the
excess color,
the rinsing color, and then you can put it in the washing machine with the fixing powder, and then it should be fine. So let's see how they turn out. I'll keep you up to date.
It's gonna be really nice. And see, just sorry, before we swap topics, right? I saw actually something, I was thinking about something that I need to tell you because it's been a long time, but I saw a video of people tie-dyeing with bleach, like old black t-shirts or old black clothes that I have. Like even like I saw somebody do like Salatsauce. I don't know how to say it. Like those pants that have like how do you say Latzos in English?
I
like
don't know.
Those
Let me
working. Check. Hey Hank, Platz. You need to go in Platz. Your mom knows how you're behaving. You're gonna be in trouble, sir. We don't want you to be in trouble. No.
Is it over? It's not an overall, but
yeah, kinda ish. Like, you know, the pants that you can like rest on your shoulders, kind of thing. I don't know. But anyway, so I saw somebody.
Listen, hold up. It's called dungarees.
A dungaree. Okay, interesting. Yeah, so one of those. So I saw a person that just took all of their black clothes. You know when like you have black clothes, they're not really black anymore, but like those washed up, grayish, greenish. They have like all those colors, and you're like, I have all of the stuff, but I kind of don't really want to wear it anymore because it's not that vibrant and it looks meh. And I saw this girl. I'm gonna see if I find the video. I can send it to you, and you can just buy like really cheap bleach. and
Mhm.
basically make all those patterns on your old black clothing.
Yeah.
And then it gets like almost like orangey. It looks like bronze. So it looks like
Mhm.
really cool, like black and bronze-ish kind of thing. And it can bleed out,
Nice.
right? Because so you don't have
Yeah.
extra color in it.
Yeah.
And you can just throw it in a washing machine after, and it's done. So I was thinking if you have
Nice.
like some old stuff that could be really, really cool as well.
Yeah.
I was even thinking about it yesterday, but I just remembered. I forgot to tell you.
That's nice. It's basically just reversing because I color white
Exactly.
t-shirts, right?
Yeah,
I make
yeah.
white t-shirts dark, and you can do the same with dark t-shirts, just bleach them.
Exactly. So you could technically, let's say, if you fuck up a t-shirt now, you can even try to make like a reverse pattern on it
version of it,
with
yeah.
bleach, and bleach is super
Bleaching.
cheap
I think
as well.
I still have some here anyway, so I can try it out if I. Let's see how they turn out.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
for sure.
curious.
I mean, I think even if you, under quotation marks, like fuck it up, it's not really fucked up, right? Because it's just a unique pattern, if it makes sense. It's just not exactly a pattern that you wanted. So maybe you have some happy little accidents and it maybe turns out better than you thought.
Let's see.
So
Like
I'm really
what
excited.
I didn't do was with the first t-shirts, you should make them like you should wash them like by hand, just make them wet. And then just like so you have it a bit there's a bit it's moist at least, and then you put on the colors. And what I did with the first two is I didn't wash them.
Oh, so you
they
made
were
them
dry.
like dry. Okay.
Yeah, and then obviously the color can't really like rinse. So yeah.
So it's
And
like
the
fully
third
in
one,
there, basically.
Yeah. It looks like a Dalmatina
Dalmatian
pattern right now.
Dalmatian. Cute. Hey, Vlad.
Yeah.
Good dog.
Inky.
Yeah, but talking about dogs, you know what, guys? I have the puppy.
Tell us, Julia. Tell us.
I got the puppy now. Like, we were talking so many episodes about like, oh yeah, we're looking at breeders and we're looking at different puppies, and everything is like, you know, everybody's weird and I don't know. And I think I told you that we're in a waiting list. I think the last thing that we talked about on the podcast was that we're in a waiting list for a puppy, right? Do I remember correctly? I think so.
I think so, yeah.
So basically, we were on the waiting list, and I told Steffi that I was, or even you guys on the podcast, I was like, you know what? We're just gonna let it happen. Like either it works out or it doesn't, right? Like if it's not supposed to be, it's not supposed to be. Turns out that one breeder that we were on the waiting list never called me back. I even tried to call her one more time. What's gonna happen if you're gonna get the dog or no? Completely ignored me. Never heard of her again. Fine for me.
But that was a nice.
The
one
nice
that had
one.
so many questions, right?
Yeah, exactly. There was one that was really, really nice, and I would have been like really happy to have had a pup from. What's up, hey?
Yeah.
Oh my god, he's like sitting straight in front of me. What's up, buddy? You need to go outside or something? That's by the way, not my puppy, right? Like my puppy is way smaller and it's Hank. Hey, oh my god, he is like, I don't know what's going on with him. I think he might need to go out. Or maybe there's. Yeah, I know. I'm so sorry. Like he's just like super, super excited. Your mom is coming like in 10 minutes. It's okay, but so yeah. Anyway, that lady never called me back. So I was like, okay, yeah, whatever. Giving up on
That's weird
this.
as well, though.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of get it, but I kind of don't. I don't know. I mean, I guess she had a lot of requests, and maybe there was something that she didn't like about me or something. Maybe I was a little bit too enthusiastic or something. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, she just never wrote me anymore. Give me 1 second. I'm just writing Nathan right now if he can like call Hank up, because Hank is a little bit hyper. Maybe he needs to pee. Nathan writes me, oh no, everybody's sleeping right now. Okay, never mind then. Let's let him wait then. I'm so sorry. Okay, yeah. Anyway, I'm so sorry for like all this waiting. It's just always complicated with animals, right? So anyway, that one never called me back, and Nathan and me were kind of like, okay, yeah, whatever. That's it. We're not gonna get a dog this year. Let's try again next year, because like we were also like, if we want a dog, we kind of want to be in like during the warm time of the year, because having like, you could get a puppy like in fall, like usually they always get in spring and in fall their puppies, and but we were like, when it's like winter, it's neither for the puppy nor for the humans. It's nice if you need to go out like every 2 hours in the snow and it's cold and it's wet and it's like bleh. So we were like, okay, whatever, we wait for this year. And so when I was looking for puppies in the very beginning, I think it was like in beginning of March or something, I found one where the puppies were just born, and I followed them on Instagram. And then I followed them and did all my research, and then in the moment I followed them, I noticed that they posted like, oh yeah, all the puppies are already taken. So I was like, fuck, I don't even have to request those ones. They're already taken. But I'm just gonna keep following them on Instagram because, hey, cute puppies, right? So yeah. And I kept following them. I saw like updates of the puppies every now and then. I was like, oh man, they're so cute. Never really interacted with them. And then it was, how long do we have her now? Like 1.5 weeks?
I think
2 weeks. And then from one day to another, I saw them post in a story like, hey, we have one girl left over that has not been picked up by the person that wanted her, and we're searching somebody to take her for her forever home. And for people that don't know, usually you get a puppy when they're like 8 weeks old, and she was already 10 weeks old is what they told us. So I was like, you know what, I mean, how random is it that also, you don't always see like everybody's Insta stories, right? So it was like super random. It was like one of the first stories that popped up for me on this time. I was like, Nathan, look, there's a girl that we could take. And so I wrote them, and they were like, yeah, you could pick them up. I think it was like a Tuesday, and they were like, yeah, you could pick her up on Thursday. And we were like, you know what, fuck it, we're taking her. Then within 2 days, we organized everything. I also have to say, like with Sabrina, my friend, so Hank's mom, we worked a lot beforehand already. With Mira to make Mira as the best sister possible, right? So and also have to think about like with a puppy, there's gonna be moments where you need to like run fast to do something if the puppy's about to pee somewhere, or it's about to hurt itself, or eat a plant that it shouldn't, or like they yoink his shoe or something. And in that moment, you don't necessarily want to have your second dog just chasing after and being in the middle of chaos. So what we did already since March is that we really trained hard with Mira to make Mira, I tell her to go into her bed and she stays in the bed till I let her out again. So we worked on that beforehand, which is now in retrospect the best thing we could have done, because it makes the whole puppy training process so much easier. Oh my god, I'm so sad you can see Hank. Like, he really, really, really wants that plushie that is sitting there. It's so cute. Yeah, but anyway, so we were like, yeah, fuck it, okay, we're gonna take it. So we drove. So we organized like all the things that you need for a puppy. Obviously, like we wanted her to have some new toys that were not Mira's, so they're not really like fighting about anything. That she had her own blankets with her own smell, blah 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 blah. And then on Thursday we drove out and got her, and it was a super super nice place. They had such a beautiful garden. It was somewhere in Styria in Bad Gleichenberg, I think it's called. So we drove like 2 hours to pick her up. The breeder was super super nice. Was a really old guy. They were breeding. Golden. I got a golden retriever puppy, by the way. I don't know if I said it on. Just no, so you know. So it's a golden. They're breeding the dogs for 40 years, and it's actually his last litter. Like, he's retiring from breeding. And yeah, he was like, oh no, he was like first like, oh yeah, it's kind of a sign, she didn't get picked up. So I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna keep her. But he was 87 or something like that, and he already has 4 more dogs. And he's like, I kind of wanted to keep her, but I'm so old already, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to take care of her for the rest of my life, of her life. And then he was like, okay, yeah, you know what, I'm gonna give her out. And yeah, we drove home. She was super good girl. In the car, she was super chill. She till this day, so we have her for 1.5 weeks. She didn't pee or poop in the whole house. She's being super good.
Such a good girl.
Yeah, she really is. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, like, we also put in the work, right? It's not only just her being amazing. Like, we obviously also put in like really hard work, and we have the support from our friend that is obviously a dog trainer as well, which is really, 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 really helpful in this way. And but she's amazing. And then when we went to the vet to the checkup, we obviously, like, we got her vaccination papers and pass and so on. And obviously when the breeder tells you the dog is 10 weeks old, you don't like necessarily like double check the birth date. And she was like a small puppy, right? So and when we then went to the vet, we actually noticed that she was actually already 12 weeks old. Not 10. Yeah, so she was like a month older than we thought, which in retrospect is, I mean, I'm not mad at it. Like, it's way easier to potty train her as well, right? When she's like 12 weeks old than when she's 8 or 10 in that case. So yeah, we have her for super long. Her name is Jinx, by the way. We were thinking for a very long time about a name for her. Or I was, at least. Nathan was like, you know what, we're just gonna think about it when we drive there for 2 hours. And we're gonna find one that works out. And we both pretty much instantly agreed on Jinx when he said the name. Like, I had a whole list of names, and Nathan was like, I don't know, I don't really feel any of those. And I think he said 3 names, and then I think the third one was Jinx, and it was like, yep, that's the one. Nice. We're taking that one. So was really, really nice experience. And now we're doing the whole thing with crate training, and the first 3 or 4 days were a little bit intense, because obviously, as you can imagine, like, your first dog, Sumira, my first dog, she's 6 years old. She was first super confused, like, what is this little shit doing here? She's so hyperactive. Why are you in my kingdom? Mom, why are you doing this? Why is this annoying shit here? Like, I can't sleep.
Outrageous. This is unfair.
Exactly. Why are you doing this to me? And it kind of went, like, after 3 or 4 days, there was like this kind of switch where Mira instantly kind of switched from being jealous and annoyed to like, oh my god, this is my little sister now. Like, almost like you can almost say like mom like, not really mom like, it's more like sister like. But she is taking such good care of her. Like, she's making sure, like, for example, when she's running somewhere she shouldn't, she's trying to stop her. If she yoinks something and we scream like from afar, Jinx, no, let it go. Like, Mira straight goes there and tries to correct her. They're playing super cute with each other. Like, we can literally,
she's basically you in dog form.
Yes. So I have to say, in the beginning we're like, oh fuck, I hope we didn't like annoy Mira too much with it, but now she really enjoys it. And I have to cute. And I also have to say it was really nice in the sense of that, you know, Mira is like a really lazy grandma dog already. I mean, you know her, right? So she gets her 2 long walkies, one in the morning, one in the evening. The rest of the day she would sleep. Like, here and there we play with her outside in the garden, but not like super intense or anything. Hey, not the plushie. He's like nose to nose with it. Like, he's just moving like millimeter for millimeter, like closer to it. Oh my god, I need to show you later. And anyway, but now, like, obviously we go out with the puppy. Like, in the beginning it was like every 2 hours. Now it's like every 4 hours roughly, or like after every time she eats, after every time she wakes up from a nap, you know, after every heavy play. That's usually when they need to pee. So we get outside a lot, and when she's hyper, we're obviously playing. And they play tug of war together. If you guys haven't seen it, I have like a highlight on my Instagram story if you want to see it, with Jinx and Mira, where they play together. They play tug of war together. It is so adorable. Like, Mira just gets so much more exercise from just like being around the puppy, playing with the puppy the whole time. we're obviously trying to, like, if you guys never had a puppy, like, puppies sleep a lot, but they also need a lot of stimulation. So not only
Yeah.
like physical exercise. So like, you, for example, you're not allowed to walk a dog a lot in that age because
Mhm.
of their hips and their joints, because
Yeah.
they're growing. So you can only go for like 10-15 minute walks twice a day, but you try to obviously just still play with them a lot and
Yeah.
exercise them also mentally. So we started things like with like Kongs. I don't know if you noticed, those are like those plastic
The balls where
or
you put
rubber thingy.
the
Yeah, you put
goodies in,
food
right?
inside and then you need
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
work to get it out. And like, for example, we have like those dogo
Emma loves
carpets.
those.
Oh, they're so amazing. But Mira was never
Yeah.
interested in it. Like,
Okay.
I
Yeah,
remember
maybe
we
she's
gave
too
it.
dumb for it.
No, she's just like, dude, I'm not gonna work for food. Like, she's too smart. She's like, I'm not gonna work for it because I'm gonna get
Oh.
my food anyway if I'm not touching this, you know? And so she would never touch that, or she would never really
Mhm.
play tug of war, like, or fetch or something. You would throw something like once or twice and she would be like, oh yeah, fuck this, I'm out. That was more than enough. And now you
Oh,
can just really
stupid
see.
human, why do you want to play this all the
Yeah,
time?
you throw it away, I bring it back, and then you throw it again. What the fuck is wrong with
What
you?
are you
Like,
doing, human?
yeah, exactly. And you can see now with the puppy that she sees how excited the puppy's about everything, like with the Kong.
Mhm.
So we had to buy a second Kong. So now when
Oh.
Jinx is getting one, Mira is getting one. They're playing tug of war. Mira started to play fetch as well.
No.
Yeah. So it's like, it feels like Mira is kind of a puppy again as well.
Yeah.
Like obviously a well functioning puppy,
A
but
big puppy.
a big puppy. But you can see that she really
Aw,
enjoys
so
it, and
cute.
she gets so much more exercise in because of the small one. And it's just so
Yeah.
cute because you can see, like, also Jinx is copying things that Mira does, right? So like, Mira has things like when we go outside on a walk with her, like she needs to sit down, and even if I open the gate, she needs to wait for me to say go for her to
Mhm.
be allowed to. Oh, I almost gave like Hank now a freak out. Oopsie. You wanted to say something?
Now, I just wanted to say, because I saw that in your stories, or I see it every morning
Yeah.
when you go for the morning walkies with the dogos, and I was like, dude, she's such a good girl, and she's like following everything
Yes.
already so much what you say when they're sitting together
Mm.
in front of the door, like in front of the house, and then you tell them like they can go, that they run. It's like, this little baby is
She's
what,
here for a
12 or
week.
13
Yeah.
weeks?
Yeah.
That's
She's here for
crazy.
10 days or something like that. And she can
Yeah.
already do that. Like, as you say, like, it's also so cool. Like, I have filmed everything since we have
Yeah.
her. So, and if you just look at, like, from the first day, it was pure chaos. She couldn't, like, sit still and didn't know what to do. And now, as you say, like, in the morning, when they sit there and wait for them till I say, like, you can go now.
Yeah.
It is just such a big change
So impressive.
in the dog already. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So I'm really, really happy that I kind of document that also in social media. So
Yeah.
and I'm really excited for the future as well, to share more of her training, like,
Mhm.
because I know myself, for example, when I got Mira, I didn't really know that much about dog training. Like, I was like, oh yeah,
Mhm.
I grew up with dogs, I'm a dog person, it's gonna work out great, I perfectly,
Yeah.
it's gonna be fine. So
Yeah.
turns out with Mira, I mean, we got her out of a shelter, she was 5 months
Mm.
old, it was different, definitely way different. And I went with her to like puppy school and everything.
Yeah.
But I cannot recommend it enough to, if you don't know a lot about dogs, and I thought I know enough about dogs and I clearly didn't, to get yourself a dog trainer, and at least get like 10 hours or something like that,
Yeah.
a block of 10 hours, and use that and really practice with your dog. So use those hours to soak up as much as information as you can, and then
Yeah.
practice. And even if it's like half a year, 2 years of a lot of work with your dog, like, I can just see it now. I mean, you knew Mira as well, right? When we,
Yeah.
in the very beginning, like, she was hyper, she didn't listen to anything. She was just like, I don't want to say like a burden, but it was hard to for example, just have
control
people
her.
over for coffee without her like being able to sit still and just like
Yeah,
chillax. Like she could not be able to calm down and just enjoy and be in her spot and have a relaxed time and
yeah,
chewing on her toy or something. And then like now learning to work through all of that and making Mira like the perfect dog for us. Like everybody needs to know what a perfect dog for them is, right?
yeah,
Like some people need a perfectly functioning dog in tournaments, and they want to have them working in I don't know, it doesn't matter if it's a police dog, or for
yeah,
example
yeah.
Hank that is working with a dog trainer together, you know, and that's his
Yeah.
job, like actually having a purpose. If it's just a
It's
family.
so, it sounds so funny because like it's his job, because what we do, like Max and I, when we drive home, because
Yeah.
my mom's having all the real estate, right? Or she's like managing all the real
Hmm.
estate, right, in Felden. And she always takes Emma, or took Emma with her to her office. And we always say like she's doing all the stuff for the humans, and Emma is like, and they're always in partner look, right? When my mom's wearing like Leo pattern blazers, Emma gets those Leo pattern blazers as well, and she's just
Aw.
managing all the dog real estates in Felden, and Mom is doing the human real estates Felden, and then
So
they
cute.
both drive home after a tough day. And it's
Both
like the same
exhausted.
with Hank right now. Like it
Exactly.
just sounds so funny when you say, because obviously like that's how it is.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
just
it's his job.
imagining him being aware of it. You know what I mean? Like, yo, I'm working as a dog trainer. I'm gonna make good dogs out of you little shits. It's just so
Exactly.
funny.
He's like, I'm here to
Oh,
show you how to play.
yeah.
I'm here to show you
I
that
am
there's
your instructor.
exactly. I'm a friendly
Oh,
dog. I'm gonna show you that you don't have to be afraid of anybody. I show
oh,
you how to like come back, how to do all the things.
yeah.
So it's really cute. And as I already said, like it doesn't matter if your dog is supposed to just be like a family dog, where it's just important for you that he knows how to sit, how to lay down,
Yeah.
and let's say while you maybe do something, to be able to tell your dog to go in their bed and only leave it when you allow it to them. And it's not necessarily about convenience for the human, but it's also about safety for the dog, right? Like I just see it with Mira. Like now that I know that she's functioning in the way I want her to function, and she
Mhm.
trusts me,
Yeah.
that I give her, like that I'm handling situations, and she doesn't have to have the anxiety of having
Yeah.
to worry about me and herself.
Yeah.
And now she's like, okay, the only thing I need to worry about is to listen to my mom, and then I'm gonna
Yeah.
be fine. And
Yeah.
that, just seeing how that helped her with her whole demeanor and like her anxiety and everything is just
That
amazing
takes
and makes it so worth.
Yeah. That takes so much pressure from the dog as well. It's like the most important thing is to understand how these animals work, or like think and just function,
Yeah.
and then you can work together with them.
And it's crazy actually, if you see like the best example for me is always Sabrina and my dad, for
Mhm.
example. You can always see the humans that give a dog the most structure. So necessarily, like some people would say they're strict to them. So for example, they don't let
Mhm.
them jump up to say hello or something, or they
Mhm.
they have like a strict way of telling them to go in the Platz or into the sit. But you can see that, for example, Mira, she loves my dad and Sabrina so
Mhm.
much, and she gets so excited when she sees them when they come into the house or like into the garden, that she almost
Mhm.
pees herself a little bit. That's
Yeah.
how excited she is, and you know
Yeah.
why? It's because she knows when Sabrina or my dad is here, she knows exactly what she's allowed to do with them and
Yeah.
what she's not allowed to do, and
Yeah.
that just makes her so fall in love, like she loves her
Yeah. Yeah.
just so
Yeah.
much. um and yeah, but as you know, like I could talk about dogs
Yeah. It's
forever.
all about understanding each other.
Yeah, yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. And I
Yeah.
mean, I still have to learn so much, but and now like I just bought like 10 hours from Sabrina again,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna use them with Jinx and with Mira, because I want to
Uh-huh.
keep working with Mira, and I want to obviously give Jinx the best chance to become like
Mhm.
a very very happy and confident dog as well. And in the future, when they're both like at the levels where we can train together with them, to
Mm-hmm.
function together, ideally,
Yeah.
which already, as I said, like we have her for 2 weeks, and it's already like such a great team. So
Yeah.
the only problem that we have right now with her is a little bit separation anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
obviously
but
the first
that's what a lot of puppies have in
yes,
the
for sure,
beginning.
for sure.
Yeah. Emma
So,
had that as well in the beginning. Like she just barked a lot, and then after some time she just realized she's not like nobody's leaving
they're
her.
coming
We
back.
always come back.
Yeah.
And then she got like super chill about it when we left for groceries or whatever.
Exactly. So
It's
that
just some people panic then, right?
exactly.
And
I
are like,
mean,
okay, I cannot leave the dog alone and everything, but
then
that's
you
what
make
they
it
have to learn.
worse.
Yes,
Exactly. And
exactly.
then you
Yeah.
wait, I don't know, a year or something like that, and
Yeah.
then you have a dog that gets anxiety every time you leave
Yeah.
the house. So for
Yeah.
example, that's what we're starting right now. And like the thing is obviously with dogs that have anxiety when you're leaving the house, to start destroying stuff around your house, right?
Mhm.
So it's really important for us to build it up slowly. So for example,
Yeah.
I don't know, leave her for 3 minutes in a room alone while I brush my teeth. Or,
Yeah.
for example, then the next time it's gonna be like the 15 minutes that I prepare lunch. Then
Yeah.
once we left her alone already, for example, when we went for groceries and so on and so on. And obviously,
Yeah.
it's not easy in the beginning for her, but she needs to learn that it's fine and that
Yeah.
we're coming back. And
Yeah.
again, like I cannot recommend enough to have like really a good dog trainer that supports you along the way, because there's so much you can do wrong. There's
How does it work with Sabrina? Like, can you book? Does she have a website, or where can you book her?
Oh yeah, we can link it if you want. I can link her
Uh-huh.
her Instagram. So basically Sabrina is working under a franchise,
Mhm.
which is the Hundefloh. It is a
Mhm.
really known franchise in Austria and Germany. I think they
Mhm.
have Austria and Germany, as far as I know, and they have like trainers in every state. So for
Mhm.
example, if you're from Carinthia, they have two trainers. They have Sabrina and her colleague.
Mhm.
Um, and like in every other state, they have somebody else. So we can link Sabrina's Instagram in the description box. So for
We
example,
will.
if you're from Carinthia and you have, it doesn't matter if it's a puppy or if you have like an older dog that you have something you want to work on, or just want to work on your relationship between you and your dog to give your dog more trust in you, or you more trust in your dog, I can really, really recommend her. And even if you're not from Carinthia, I'm sure Sabrina can help you find a trainer in your area. So yeah, and again, I hope we didn't, or I didn't annoy you with too much Dogo talk today.
Today's catch-up episode, we talk about all of this.
Exactly. But again, like if that is something that you're interested in, please let us know. We could, for example, also invite Sabrina over for a podcast episode maybe once.
Mhm.
Sabrina is also really, really fluent in English. Her boyfriend is a Brit, so she also has a really
British,
nice
Mike.
British mate. No, but she also has a really, really nice accent that I really like.
Mhm.
So yeah, we could maybe do that. Invite her over. Maybe do a little bit of some questions before that you want the
Mhm.
dog trainer to answer. You know, that kind of stuff. Let us know if you are interested in that, and I can see if I organize that. And I think she
Mhm.
could be just like a really, really cool guest. Also
Yeah.
because not only because she's good in a profession that she does, but I just talked about it the other day. She's like kind of like us, you know, where she found
Yeah.
her passion in life, right? And she
Yeah.
is just kicking ass. She's like, you know what, um I think she's now 29, and she's like, you know what, I think with 28 she started, she was like, you know,
Mhm.
I'm gonna make dedication to become a dog trainer now, and I'm gonna try to do that full time. Job. And she completely changed the field in that she's working in, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And that is just something, you know, I feel like we're just surrounded by people like that. They're like finding their passions and really just pull through and do what they enjoy.
Yeah.
And that's just, I don't know. Hey, Hank, get me. In bed. Good dog. Good dog. Oh, that's why. I think Hank is hearing Sabrina. Oh, that's why. I didn't
Is
give him
she
the
here?
Yeah, she's here. I think he just wanted to go up to her. But he was still in the command, so he was like, "Oh no, what do I do? My mom called me, but I'm not in the free command. Oh my god."
Panic. Cutie.
Yeah, they're so cute. And the next dog comes to me. A house full of
Yeah.
dogs. Aw. But yeah, oh Mira, what's
Cute.
up? What's up? Oh yeah. Are we learning right now stuff? I see how it is. Because Nathan is probably talking to Sabrina now a little bit
Mm-hmm.
about the little one and how we deal with the whole separation anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Steffi, you need to listen still to the episode with Sazu, right?
Yeah.
I
Need
think
to
you
catch
will.
up on a lot of things. Ugh.
I think you will really, really like it. Because it was really nice because Sazu a lot as like the clown and like the funny guy in the group, right? But actually we had some really deep talks with Sazu.
You can have good talks with Sasu.
No, for sure. Like don't get me wrong, but I think
yeah.
like I had with him, I think it was like the third time I really had like a deep talk with him.
Yeah.
And once it was like in Croatia, and once it was like I think after your birthday party last year or something like that. But so that was the first time where it's like not in the evening while having some drinks, but like just being like
Just
fully
casual.
yeah, casually just
Yeah.
sitting down and talking about stuff. So it was really, really nice. I think you really will
Cool.
enjoy that. So nice. Oh, and my merch dropped.
Guys.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm
Tell
so sorry.
us.
I have so much to talk. I'm so sorry. I feel bad. Like I feel like for
That's
40
fine.
minutes
We have
straight.
an hour now, Julia. We
True.
talk a little bit more. This is the catch-up episode for everyone. Just a chill episode to listen to, you know. It's like it's normal life stuff.
Yeah.
I like
true.
that. I
True,
like
true.
that.
Same. Yeah, my merch dropped last week Monday. So I mean, to be honest, we're recording this a week before, so it might be there's something.
Don't tell them.
No, but it might be that something is sold out. You know, not that I told him like, "Hey, wanna win a merch."
True.
So that's the only thing. Because last time we launched, there were some sizes already sold out. So just I can't tell you right now if there's something sold out or not. You have to check yourself. We're gonna leave you the link in the description as well. I sadly don't wear it right now, but you can also check it on my Instagram. We really made like a cool. We made a new t-shirt, we made a hoodie, and we made an apron. So t-shirt wise, I listened to you guys' feedback because my first merch drop, I made a white t-shirt, and I got like the feedback from many people. Like I personally love white t-shirts, but I was not aware that most people just really prefer black t-shirts.
Yeah.
For me, it's just like, I have cats and dogs, so I have like cat hair everywhere.
Yeah.
I can't really wear it
Yeah.
black all the time. So for me, it's like, oh yeah, white is fine. There you can see like all the hair all the time.
Obviously.
But yeah, everybody's like, please, a black merch t-shirt. So we have a black t-shirt. We have a graphite gray, kind of
So
like
cool.
stonewashed
Love
hoodie.
it. Love it.
I really love the color.
Yeah.
We have again just like the first print similar. We have like a side pocket placement print. So we have two crossed kunai knives in the front, and in the back we have a really cool motif that was again made by my friend Siggy, the person that made the first design already, which was like mashup between like old school, new school tattoo style, a skull mixed in with like
Anime.
neon from Valorant, obviously a little bit of what's her name, Jet as well. So that was like the idea, like mix a cool American traditional tattoo motif with two Valorant agents and make it colorful, make it pop, and he delivered. Like it looks so cool.
Yeah.
Again, there's a lot of Easter eggs hidden in the motif as well. So if you look a little bit closer, you might see some cool things. So I think that is the one thing that I really enjoy about the merch too, to like hide little things in there and see when people
That
find
is
it.
what I love so much about it, because you either like some people just put their logo on the front, right? And
Mm.
that's the t-shirt you can buy. And some people want to create art, like
Mm-hmm.
their own street style or whatever. And that's what I love so much about this, because once you have someone that is able to like create these super cool illustrations, or even with the graphic design, for me, for example, I always put in something nobody would probably notice until you know it's there.
Yeah,
Just
exactly.
just to show like this is the proof that this is like my piece, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
I did that, and
exactly.
you cannot like copy it or just like resell it under your brand or anything. And the same with these Easter eggs. That's just so great. Like you create art or like the illustration, but you put your personal stuff in it without
People knowing
it
it,
only
shit.
being a fucking logo.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like it's it's how to say, you only notice if you know, and
Yeah,
that's the cool
and
thing.
I think the main thing is also it is a cool design by itself.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
one thing that's really important for me is I don't want it to be like, oh yeah, MissRage merch, and everybody that looks at it, oh yeah, this is MissRage. Like I want it
yeah,
to be like, holy shit, that is a cool fucking t-shirt, where it's from, and
yeah,
then somebody says, oh yeah, oh, it's actually merchandise from that streamer, right?
yeah,
So
exactly.
so that is the first goal that I have when I create
Yeah,
something. I want it to just be a cool piece of clothing for
yeah.
no matter who you are, if you know who I am or not.
Work,
And
and you can wear it on a daily basis.
exactly,
Yeah,
without just having like a name printed
yeah,
across your chest or like a logo or
yeah.
something like that. And which again, like if that's your style, do whatever, like whatever floats your boat. Not hating on
Nah,
it. I'm
guys,
just
don't.
saying
You're not Calvin Klein. You're not Chanel. You can't.
you can't.
You
Um,
don't.
so yeah, I want that. So I want people to, if they just look at the motif itself, be like, wow, that looks really cool. I think
Yeah.
that looks dope. But I also want people that are like maybe like a little bit more into like in love with details and like Easter
Mm-hmm.
eggs and that kind of stuff, that if they look closer, like if they want to, that they
Close.
can find stuff and be like, holy shit, did you notice that there's this and this and this in this motif? Or do
Yeah.
you know that this part of the design is actually inspired by an ability of an agent or something like that? You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
those kind of things
So
make
cool.
it just a little bit extra special, right?
Yeah.
But again, like I know that that's not everybody's thing, so I also don't want to be like overdoing it and be like, oh yeah, look at all of those Easter eggs, you know, it's so fancy and you all need to find it. Like again, if you just enjoy the design, you enjoy the design, it's super fine. And the third part, or the third thing that we launched, so we have the black t-shirt, we have the graphite gray hoodie, and the
Hoodie.
third thing is actually an apron. So
Mm-hmm.
as most of you potentially know, I really like to cook. I like to have once a week a cooking stream, and so I decided to make something to show my passion towards that, right? So what
Mm-hmm.
would be better than an apron, you know? And I wanted to
Mm-hmm.
do the same thing with the apron, that it just looks cool, right? Like I don't want
Yeah.
it to be like, oh yeah, MissRage apron. So I made it super, super simple. So we just have like the crossed kunais in the front, and in the middle between the two crossed kunais, there's like a little symbol logo in there that you can barely see if you don't know it. The apron is gray. You can change the size of the neck thingy. So no matter if you're
Mm-hmm.
really, really tall or if you're tiny as me. And we have obviously the straps on the side. So I think everybody should fit in there. It's like you can make it, you can bind it together if you're really, really skinny. You can bind it if you're a bigger person. It should fit
Yeah.
anybody. We got pockets in the front, so if you want to put like a huge spoon in there, or let's say your dish towel or something while you're cooking, you can do that as well, which was really important. Um,
Mm-hmm.
it's all really high quality, and the logo in the front is stitched. And for all the
Yeah,
people that
that's what
don't
I
know,
wanted to say.
yeah,
Embroidered, guys. It's
embroidered,
amazing.
exactly.
Yeah.
So for me, it's really, really important to have high quality. So for me, it
Yeah.
was not like, oh yeah, I want to sell t-shirts and make the most money or make it as cheap as possible so everybody can have it. I can see the the point of both sides, right? But for me,
Mm-hmm.
I'm always sad. I guess it's similar to you, but if I buy a piece of merch, I wash it twice, and like the material gets like super thin as paper, or
No.
like seams break, or you lose the string out of your hoodie, or like caps fall off, or whatever it is, and you just know like, oh fuck, I paid like, I don't know, 50-60 euros for a hoodie, and then like after washing it twice it feels like shit. That's what I don't want. So I was super picky of the products. We used the same hoodie and the same t-shirt that we used for the first drop, because it's just still the quality and the material that I really, really liked. And the apron, I also tried like a few different ones to see for the fitting. I obviously wanted it to fit everybody. I wanted it to be like, if you want to feel like a cool ninja with the two kunais in the front, you can have it. If you want to give it to your dad for Father's Day, for barbecuing, that's fine. Like whatever it is that makes you happy, right? Yeah, so that dropped, and I hope you all enjoyed it. But already when I showed like the motifs, or like the logos and everything, like people really seem to enjoy it, and that makes me so happy. And also because I can work with so many cool people.
Yeah.
Huge shout out to Steffi as well, that helped me with a lot of the graphics. Huge shout out obviously as well to Sigi, that made the designs for me, Masters of Merch, that do the whole production and distribution for me. Rafi, that did the photos that turned out amazing. Then again, to mention my friend Subs again, Subs and her boyfriend James were the hot models. And yeah, I'm just super, super happy to be surrounded, by so many great people that are my friends. They're also talented in their field. And I just said it yesterday to Steffi when we were on the phone, like 2 days ago. I was just sitting there on my table and I just started crying, but like happy tears.
Joy.
Yeah, I was like, I realized, dude, I just finished a project like this, or I'm gonna finish a project like this today when it releases, right? Or like last week how it released. And at every step of the way, I worked with a friend of mine that is working in a profession that they love, and they're killing it in what they do, because they do what they love. And that is just something that is so, I don't know, I could cry again.
Beautiful.
It makes me so happy. It makes me so happy,
Yeah.
Aw.
It's beautiful. Just working together.
Yes. It is amazing. So yeah. I don't know, Steph, is there anything else that you want to share?
I love summer, guys. Summer makes me so happy. That's what I wanted to say as well. It's like I grew up in Carinthia, right? And I'm very spoiled with the lakes and everything. I know that now that I'm in Graz for 10 years, I feel like I'm caught in a cage every summer in my apartment, because I cannot just open the door and go to our private lake spot. I know that sounds very first world problem.
But sorry.
Summer is just, as pale as I am, I don't get a 10, but I love summer because it always makes me happy, and it fills my heart with joy and my whole body.
Vitamin D is just the best, honestly. Like, it's the best antidepressant, to be honest.
Yeah, and just the vibes. Like, summer to me means freedom every single time. Like, as soon as it gets warm, I'll just open all my windows. Everything is just open the whole day. I sit on my balcony most of the time, like whenever I can, and chill outside and work outside or whatever I want to do. And it's just, summer is just a good time. I really enjoy it. I wish I could do more with my friends on the weekends, but like, due to work,
yeah,
it doesn't really work. But
listen, Steffi, at one point in the future, I'm gonna manifest this for you right now, okay? Maybe you tell me if that's fine for you, if that is like a vision you would be fine with manifesting. But I manifest for you that within the next 10 to 15 years, okay, you're gonna have your own second home in Carinthia, like
That would be amazing.
a little summer retreat. So
I want
if
that
you,
actually. I want the summer. I want to be in Carinthia in summer.
Yeah. So I manifest that for you. That for summer you don't have to be a little caged up bird, but that you can be free. That you're gonna be able to work in a way that you don't have to work every single weekend during summer. At least not in a way that you cannot enjoy the weather, if that makes sense. That you can be in Carinthia, enjoy the lake, enjoy the weather, enjoy your family and your friends, but also gonna be able to be together with Max. Okay, there. So I'm just putting that out there in the universe. 10 to 15 years, Steffi.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Can we make 5 to 10?
If you work hard, I give you 10. I give you 10.
Yeah.
Let's make it 10. Honestly, let's make it 10. Fuck 15. 15? No. We're already 10.
Good.
10
then
it
I'm
is.
40. That should work. That must work.
Yeah, honestly, 40. Yeah.
I'm 35 in 5 years.
Sorry, I thought you were like 22.
We
I
have
always
pressure.
forget how old you are.
Thank you. Honey. Today, again, I had to show my ID.
Yeah, perfect. See? Awesome.
All the time, guys.
See, the universe also doesn't even know how old you are.
It gave me more. Yeah, it gives me more years every time.
Exactly.
Like I get more. I get more time because I'm so slow with everything, guys. Yeah, I really wanna get into something handcrafted again. That's one of the things I want to do as well, because all the digital stuff, like I recently started doing or uploading designs for streamers, not customized ones, but pay to use on Etsy, which I really enjoy.
Up yet?
I have one panel design in a few different colors uploaded. Yes.
So we should link that as well in the info.
Guys, if you
let's put that in the info box
shop
as well. Yeah.
So with all the digital stuff, I've been working on PC for so many years. I think over 10 years now. And I really love creating all these things, but now I need something I craft with my hands. Again, just as a hobby, you know?
I want that as well. I want this as well. I kind of have the dogs right now, so I'm fine with that. It sounds stupid because I'm not really crafting with my hands or whatever, right? But I need something
just
something
physical,
satisfying.
Yeah.
I was actually thinking the other day, because I have like an iPad Pro and a pencil, like I think I'm gonna start drawing again once I have a little bit more time with the puppy. Like I work out a lot now, so that's fine, but I also need the creative part. Like I always feel like you need certain parts in your life that fulfill you to be long time happy. So in my mind, it is you need to have a profession that fulfills you, or like a job that you don't hate, at least, let's say it that way. Best way, fulfilling. If not fulfilling, then that you at least don't hate, okay? That you go there every single day.
Okay with it. Yeah.
Then you need valuable people and relationships in your life, not necessarily romantic. I'm just saying surround yourself with good people that nurture you and don't drain you. Okay? Like I think that is one of the things that we're really good at, you and me, that we have like an environment where we all nurture each other with knowledge, support, help, even no matter what it is. So that I think is really good already. Then I think, which I noticed for myself again, that as soon as you do something physical, doesn't matter if it's just getting your daily walkies in, or like working out 3 times a week, or going bouldering, or I don't know, doing jump rope skipping, or whatever it is that, or I don't know, whatever your hobby is, right? So something physical. And then the last thing, if you don't fulfill that necessarily in your job yet, is some creative outlet. You know, that can be like writing for people. That can be, I don't know, drawing. That can be like I don't know, woodwork or something, where you do something. Or for you, like the tie-dyeing or whatever it is. I think that are like the pieces in life that need to fall together to make somebody really fulfilled. I don't know if I forgot something, but for me, I think those are the parts that I need to be fully fulfilled.
Yeah. That's what I'm at the handcrafting part right now. I need to find. Let's not say I found something already because I want to do sabersmithing. But this
Ooh.
is gonna be. I need my whole workshop area. So I was thinking already if I can reorganize my storage room and make a workshop out of it.
Ooh,
But
I would
where do
like
we
that.
put all the stuff? Because you remember it's been 2 weeks now, I think. On
Mm-hmm.
May the 4th, guys, they dropped the
I saw
Ahsoka
it.
limited edition lightsaber hilts. Only the hilts in a box.
I tried to get it
Limited.
for you as well, but I didn't.
You tried to get one?
Yeah.
Oh my god, Julia.
I was even further back than you in the
Oh
wedding
my
thingy, so
god.
I was like,
Why are
fuck.
you're gonna make me cry now? Ma, that's so cute. Thank you.
You're welcome, you're welcome.
But listen. I'm happy that we both didn't get one because
Yeah.
they're all made out of plastic.
No, what?
Yes, this was plastic.
What?
The box was beautiful as fuck.
Yeah,
but
I just
we
want to say
figured,
what the fuck?
yeah, we
Sorry
figured,
for the
and
language.
Disney is known for their more like
Cheap.
mediocre
Yeah.
quality when it comes to the merch. So any other lightsaber website that is specialized on building lightsabers is 10 times better
Okay,
than
good.
this.
Okay,
I
then
just
I'm happy
wanted
too.
to have it. Yeah, same. I just wanted to have it because it was this limited super special edition, but it's plastic. So I was like, dude, and it would have cost like
Why?
400 bucks.
Yes, like you can make that for
Yeah.
400 bucks and make it out of
Yeah.
plastic.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
That's it. Yeah.
Honestly,
that's Disney.
just let somebody fucking scan it and make a 3D print out of it and paint it yourself.
And that's only the hilts, right? You don't even have the
you
sabers.
don't even have the saber, yeah.
Yeah. And if you buy the saber, like if you want Ahsoka's lightsabers, each is like she has two, and
Yeah.
each is like 200 bucks in general because I looked it up already like a year ago
Yeah.
because I wanted to have her lightsabers, and they're like high quality lightsabers.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
you would have the same price, like 400 bucks, but for super high quality lightsabers. So I was very sad in the moment, and I cried. Not gonna lie, I cried because I didn't get one. It was sold out, and I was like, I was very sad because I I put the money on the side and I wanted to have it, but
Aw.
then I saw that it was just not meant to be.
But it was the universe protecting you from
protecting
buying
me from buying
fucking
bullshit.
plastic.
Yes.
Dude, you can't charge 400 bucks and then not even
You
making it aluminum or
can't.
something like that. Jesus Christ.
You can't.
Oh
So
my
my
Linda.
idea was after all that,
Craft the
I
box
was like,
yourself or something?
no, the sabers, the hilts.
The
I
whole
want to
really?
start.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I want to start smithing hilts myself. You can either, because there's like a lot of different things you need to, depending on what you want to use it for. If you want to make it like sound, or use it for cosplay, or for actual fighting, or just for decoration, those are all different like purposes. So you need to figure out what you want, and therefore, you need to which kind of lightsaber you can build, right?
Of course.
Or how to build it, because if it should work like technically with all the soundboard
Like functioning,
stuff
yeah.
and
Oh,
everything.
that's complicated.
So that's all different like purposes. So I need to figure out which purpose I want to have. I don't really want to fight with them. I would like to do it more for myself to hang it up, like to just for decoration purpose. So yeah, I found a pretty cool YouTube playlist, like a series of a guy where he's talking about all these things about sabersmithing and what to like think of, what you have to consider if you want to build this lightsaber, what you need and everything. Because you can usually buy the hilts already. Someone always like built them already, but for me, I just want to have this process myself.
Yeah.
So I really want to start from scratch.
Oh, that's really nice.
You obviously buy the soundboards and stuff, right? And the chassis inside to fit them and fit the batteries and shit. But the lightsaber itself, I need to talk to my dad as well, how like which metal should be the best, probably.
Oh yeah, and then
what's it
you need
called in
to learn how
English?
to bend it.
I don't know the English word.
Aluminum?
Yeah,
No.
so Is it Edelstahl?
Also, oh no.
Edelstahl, Aluminium, yeah.
Niro.
Whatever. Steel, whatever steel we need, guys.
Yeah. We're gonna find out. That's really
yeah.
interesting. You need to keep sharing with us if you're gonna like. I think that could be like a cool father-daughter project, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, my dad, it takes him very long to finish something, and he has a lot of projects on his side.
Okay.
So I just need his knowledge, and he tells me, okay, this works the best, this works the best. And I just created myself here, so I have something. I'm gonna become a big sabersmith, guys.
I would love that. Would you want to just make it for yourself, or also like sell them then?
First off, yeah, in the beginning, I just want to make it for myself, because we all know, I mean, the prices for shipping don't get higher at a certain point, right? With the post. But in the beginning, I need to learn a lot, because this is like all the different processes. Can't talk anymore. So I need to learn a lot. I need to understand everything. And then once I feel like, okay, maybe I will create some for other people as well and then sell them. But main purpose is just for myself, having something I craft myself, and I'm happy with it.
Awesome. I'd love to see how that goes.
Yeah,
that's really cool. That's really cool. I really hope you can do that.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's the plan for this year, though. Maybe if work gets less, like in October again, so I can start getting into sabersmithing. Yeah.
Oh my god. I want to see like all their progress. I hope you like document it all on Instagram or something at least. Like I would
do.
Really nice. Yeah, but I think that was a really nice catch-up episode, right? I think we blabbed and blobbed a lot about different things. We talked about a lot of different topics today. Which I really enjoyed. Sorry for the big dip into dog talk, but I'm hoping that some of you...
nobody minds that, so everyone's fine with this.
Okay, good. And again, guys, a short reminder: if there's any topic that when you're sitting here listening to this podcast every week, or even if you're new and you're like, "Hey guys, I really like your talks, but you know what? I would really like to hear your opinion or an episode on a certain topic." Please feel free to suggest some topics that you want us to talk about. Steffi and me are super open to basically talk about everything. We have no limits. We like to give our opinions because our opinions are strong. Strong
we also
opinions.
Have, don't mind, guys. You can either post it on YouTube, or we have a pinned tweet on Twitter where you always can comment on your topics or whatever you want.
True. We every now and then get a new comment there. So, as Steffi said, whatever platform you prefer, send us a DM on Instagram. Preferably on the derps'nburps account, so we don't miss it on our private one.
Yeah.
Or comment it under the pictures, like we post every new episode. We post a picture. And under the YouTube videos, or as Steffi said, on Twitter. We would appreciate that. We want to thank you very much for listening as per usual. We appreciate you guys all a lot. Have a beautiful rest of your day. We love you all. Bye.
Peace.
Thank you so much for listening to this episode of the derps'nburps podcast.
If you enjoyed it, make sure to follow us on Spotify, YouTube, Twitter, or Instagram at derps'nburps. See you online.